Do you know that you can actually use scent leaf, that's Inchang, to help with stomach aches? Do you know that? Hi fam, it's Dr. Chinasa here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. Hey, do not forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed and turn on the notification bell. So you'll see a red tab anywhere that says subscribe. Please, is it red or black? But please do subscribe and click that bell button so that you will not forget whenever or you will not miss whenever I post a new video. And hey, thank you for coming back. On this channel, I talk about all things health and lifestyle. So today we're going to be talking about scent leaf in Chao. Some time ago, I had this abdominal ache and I was like, what's going on? I'd done a lot of tests. I did a lot of both imaging and, blood tests, did a lot of tests and nothing. Everything was fine. I filtered, what am I eating? Is it what's causing the problem? Nothing. So, I as a second thought, someone else says, have I tried to use scent leaf? And I'm like, I use scent leaf to cook. Scent leaf, if you don't know what scent leaf is also known as African basil. It's also known as Nchanwu in Igbo. Okay. So I said, okay, I use Nchanwu for my pepper soup, for my beans. I love Nchanwu in my foods as an added herb. Yeah. It's very good. I know it's a very medicinal plant, but I didn't know I could use it because of stomach ache. Well, I said, okay, nothing to lose. Let me go juice some scent leaf. So I quickly get some scent leaf. I even added in some ginger. I know ginger, it has very good calming properties for the stomach. I know that one. So, but is the scent leaf one I didn't know before. But funny enough, when I started asking other people, it was like public knowledge. I just didn't know it, you know. Well, I then get the scent leaves, and what happens is I juiced it, so I blended it and sieved it, okay? And I put in a bottle. So I just had a little bit, about maybe like a quarter cup of that. That's somewhere around a 125 mil, or no, maybe less than 125, about 75 mil or thereabout. Yeah, mil, okay, small cup. And I drink that, and I'm like, okay, I just go to sleep. Fam, it was like within an hour or two, my tummy was quiet. I was like, wait, this thing is like magic. Hey, I took the next day, which is in the morning, and same situation, I was like, no, the issue now is if it's English medicine, as a physician, I know you take morning and evening, I know a prescription for that. This one, I don't know the prescription. I don't know how much dose I should take. I quickly go online, go to look for peer-reviewed manuals, and there were actually peer-reviewed manual on scent leaves. One that actually caught my attention was one that was published by researchers from the Delta State University, Great et al. A 2023 manual actually. It was published in Elsevier. That's where I saw it as a medical journal. Okay, and I literally held my hands on my head because it actually listed out a lot of other potent benefits of scent leaf. So aside from the fact that the paper actually showed that it's actually good for stomach ache, dysentery, and diarrhea. So generally abdominal problems, it actually helps with that very well. They also say it has anti-cancer properties, has anti-ulcer properties, antimicrobial properties, anti-fertility properties. I literally sat down and I started reading it. I read the full document. So, African basil, also known as scent leaf, also known as Nchanwu. I think Yorubas call it efirin. Yes, something like that. If I didn't call it correctly, please pardon me. But they said it has very good antimicrobial properties. So it's very good for toothaches. It helps to prevent tooth decay. And they also say it's very good to help to regulate blood sugar in diabetics. Another component of scent leaf is that it has anti-inflammatory properties and anti-ulcer properties. And they say it has this component, Cavacrol and Eugenol, which are very potent for protecting the stomach mucosa and healing existing ulcer wounds. So it's actually a very good anti-ulcer therapy. Yes, that is one of the health benefits that was listed out in this paper. It's also listed out that it's actually very potent in preventing colorectal cancer because it has this property, quercetin, which actually is a chemoprotective element that helps to protect against colon cancer. A different study actually showed that scent leaf has anti-convulsant properties. It showed that the extracts from scent leaf actually help to prevent convulsion in some mice. Studies further show that scent leaf has antiviral properties, and these properties help to prevent multiplication of viruses like influenza virus, herpes simplex virus, human immunodeficiency virus, that's the HIV virus. It helps to prevent the multiplication of these viruses. They also call it the fever leaf, that it actually helps to abate fever in certain conditions. It's also important to know that it's stated that it has anti-fertility properties. They said extracts from scent leaf actually affects estrogen and progesterone, which are key hormone players in the menstrual cycle, and it can also affect the semen in men and the sperm cells. It has negative effect on the sperm cells in men. So that is something to note if you are trying to conceive or trying to be intentional with trying to get reproduce. Yeah. However, it's important to know that just like other herbs and other things that do not have this concrete prescription, toxicity can abound. So I'll always say, if you're incorporating, nature is beautiful, but it's also important that nature doesn't become toxic to you. I will say yes, it actually did help, but I took it in very minute amounts. There's no prescription on how much can I take, how many milligram, that kind of thing. It's funny, but nature, it's interesting to see how nature can be healing on its own. It's amazing to see. Honestly, I'm so happy that I stumbled on it. That's why I had to do more research on it and come share with you. Have you tried scent leaf for anything before? Aside from using it for pepper soup, it's very good flavor for pepper soup and for beans porridge. I use scent leaf a lot because I use it for my beans porridge, I use it for my pepper soup. I like it in porridge yam and porridge potatoes. So that's where I use scent leaf. It's a staple really. But having to juice it to take directly, I have not taken that before. And ginger also, which I actually had in that mix, also has very good, calming properties. Those ones are well researched, well known. But it's very good to see studies emanating, from our own environment about our own stuff, our own foods, our own herbs, our indigenous herbs. It's amazing and interesting to see. And I'm really hoping that in the nearest future, there'll be a lot more, information coming up or coming out from our own indigenous herbs, our own indigenous foods. And yes, so I just wanted to share that with you and ask, have you ever taken scent leaf when you have an abdominal pain or something like that? But please, it's always important to work with your physician, ensure that tests are done extensively, and before you embark, and always work with a professional health professional whenever you're making such changes in your lifestyle. I hope this helps you, and I hope you know that you learned that scent leaf is more than just flavor for your pepper soup. Until I come your way again, please, if you've not subscribed, please do not hesitate to subscribe. Please turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. God bless you.